just get that out of the laundry basket?
Oh, it smells all right.
You so need a wife.
That's why I proposed. I am so behind with my washing.
Listen, I've been working out my dates. We were a bit silly last night.
You'll be the new Mrs. Hampshire soon. Perfectly respectable.
I already need special knickers to fit into the wedding dress.
So let the seams out. You'll look even more gorgeous than you usually do. If that were possible.
Do you want this wedding?
Of course.
Then we need a hotel to have it in. And we're due to see the first one in. We're going to be late.
Here we are. Now, have you got everything? Your dinner money, your folder, and your sports kit? Hug for your mum? Yes. Come on. Now listen, don't you worry, okay? We're going to get this sorted.
Please don't tell Miss Mills.
Trust me on this, Tarrant. Keeping these things secret doesn't help anyone.
I'll tell her at break time. Promise.
No, that's what mums are for. Now listen, you go and you have a good day, okay? You keep that head held high. You've got as much right to be here as anyone else. And if you ask me, this school is lucky to have a clever, handsome boy like you as one of its pupils. Come here.
Oh, Joe, good. Can we have a quick word?
Can it keep? Doctor down and all that?
Listen, I was doing some thinking last night, and I've jotted down a few notes about the sort of qualities that we should be looking for in a new partner. You're absolutely right. We should fill this position as soon as possible.
You mean advertise? Don't you think we should consider the doctors here first?
Oh, we tried that when Elizabeth left. World War III nearly broke out.
Yeah, that was where I got the job.
Yeah.
What happened?
Come through to my office. I'll give you the whole gory tale in private.
What did she say?
Well, she was really nice. She said to leave it with her and she'd sort it. See? Told you there was nothing to worry about.
Really?
Yeah, really. From now on, if Darren Harlan so much as looks at you in a funny way, they'll have him, OK?
Thanks, Mum.
OK. Come on, let's go.
What about Jimmy? Don't tell me he didn't want the job either. Not unless you moved the mill to the Maldives and all the nurses wore bikinis.
Oh, no, he wanted it all right. He even accused Mac of being ageist when he was overlooked.
So that left Nick?
Yeah, and the position was his until he told us about the suspension.
I see.
And then Mac decided to withdraw it once his secret was out. So, should we advertise?
Let's not be too hasty.
What, you mean keep it in-house even after what happened last time?
Well, it sounds to me as though, well, Mac was the one who mishandled it.
Yeah, well, he could be like a bull at a gate sometimes, and he did put people's backs up.
Be a good idea to approach George. Give her first refusal as the senior doctor.
Yeah. Bracken's older now.
She'd probably be delighted this time.
Yeah, could be right. She's not in today, but I can give her a call.
It is very nice, but not that it matters if you didn't really like it.
I loved it.
Really?
What's not to like? It's great location, gorgeous food, and a very, very nice bridal suite. Are you okay? You're burning up. Did you pick up those test results?
I haven't the time.
That's it.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Car, keys. Hello. We're here to pick up some test results. Bill, Hampshire.
OK, yeah, I'll have a look. Are they recent?
No, I probably should have come in a while ago.
Mr. Hampshire, I was hoping you'd come in. Want to come through?
Well, I don't want to jump the queue.
Sorry, Doctor, but one whiff of antiseptic and he goes all woozy. Come on, I will hold your hand.
I know.
We thought it was flu, but it's been dragging on for weeks.
Take a seat. How you doing?
Ah, well, felt better. So what is it? Food poisoning, an infection, the plague?
One of your blood tests came back positive.
What is it?
It's a blood-borne virus.
We're grown-ups. You can tell us what it is.
It's hepatitis B.
Well, you mean it's my liver?
Can't be. Hepatitis B is a sexually transmitted disease.
It can be, but not always. There's intravenous drug use, for instance.
What does it mean that I've got it too?
Well, we won't know until you've been tested. So it's a good job you're here.
It's Sophie.
What?
You've been sleeping with her, haven't you?
I haven't done anything wrong.
Don't lie to me. I know how you feel about her.
Let's listen to what the doctor says, Anna. There's probably a perfectly good explanation.
We're meant to be getting married, Bill. How could you have done this to me?
Anna, wait a minute. Just... Look, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I better go and clear this up.
We need to talk about treatment.
I'll come back.
Make sure you do. Look, read this. Gives you the basics.
Anna! Anna! I haven't been sleeping with Sophie. Not that she's got hepatitis. I don't know why you've always had this thing about her.
You know why.
But it's 10 years since I went out with her.
Your friends go on about her all the time. It's always Sophie said this, Sophie did that. They love her.
Well, I don't. I love you.
I've gone through a lot to get my family to accept you. I have to be sure I can trust you.
What can I say to convince you, other than promise you I haven't slept with anyone else since I met you? You're the only one I want.
Then how did you get this virus?
From somewhere or someone, but I swear I don't know how. Do you believe me?
I suppose. Let me go and think about it.
Well, we can do that at home.
No, we're back in a bit, okay?
Anna.
Please, Bill, later.
George, hi, it's Julia. Look, I want to talk to you... Never mind, I'll catch you later.
Cup of tea for my favourite practice manager.
Well, this is a first.
Not first of many. You know, I was just thinking to myself this morning, we don't actually show you how much we appreciate you.
Well, that's really sweet, thank you.
And I thought I'd have a ring around later, see if I could find a builder to look at that dodgy window at the back.
Don't worry, because I... Hang on a minute. What are you after?
Nothing. Just trying to help out.
Well, actually, I've got someone coming in later this week to give me a quote, so you can leave it with me. But thanks anyway. Was there something else?
No.
Well, I better get on. Thanks for the tea.
Actually, you know, while I'm here, there was something that I wanted to mention.
Yeah?
The partnership.
Yeah?
Well, I'll be hitting the big 3-0 soon, so you won't be able to say that I'm too young then.
No, that's true.
And I'm really ready to grab up my career by the scruff of the neck and, you know, make something out of it.
Yeah, well, I must say that you have certainly built on your experience.
So I'd be considered this time then?
Yeah, sure. If you want to apply for it.
Great. That's all I wanted to hear.
As long as you're sure that's what you really want.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
A big workload, Jimmy.
I know.
It's just that I thought with maybe what you've been going through recently, you'd like some stability for a change.
Well, I know I've had my ups and downs.
Julia, that delivery's here and there's 3 cartons of hand wash.
Right, I'm coming. Okay, I'll see you later.
Right.
Look, it's Billy Newmeans. What'd you do? Eat your lunch in here? Disgusting. I hear Mummy's been talking to teacher about me. Let me get past. No. It's about time you and me had a little word.
It's getting worried. There's something that might be relevant. It might explain why...
It's me.
What?
I'm the one who's been unfaithful. It was an old flame, just a one-off.
When?
That conference difference.
You've cheated on me.
I was drunk. It was a mistake.
And that's your excuse?
You and me had just started seeing one another. I wasn't sure if you felt the same way about me as...
Well, so you slept with your ex? You got a nerve accusing me of sleeping with Sophie?
Look, it didn't mean anything. I regretted it the moment I did it, Bill.
And did you plan on keeping this a secret forever?
If I'm honest, yeah. I just wanted to forget about it. I almost succeeded.
You should have told me.
I'd only just met you. But I knew I loved you, and I thought if I told you, we'd be finished.
I see.
It would have been over, wouldn't it?
Well, we'll never know.
So it looks like I'm the one who made you ill.
Yeah.
I'd do anything to put it right, but I can't. So, I'd understand if you wanted to call it off.
Oh, come here.
I've ruined everything.
Anna, when will you get it into your head that I love you and I always will?
Even after what I've done?
Yes.
I'll make it up to you.
Well, you can start by coming to see Dr. West with me. Let's get this thing sorted out.
So what did Julia say this morning?
How do you mean?
I saw you come out of her office first thing. Was it about the partnership?
Might it be?
Well, come on, spill. She offered it to you. It'd cost you a packet, though, wouldn't it? Buying into the practice.
I mean, nothing a few words with my bank manager and a little jiggery pokery with a mortgage wouldn't sort out.
Julia did say something, didn't she?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Well, I wouldn't count on getting it if I were you.
Sorry?
You might have Julia wrapped around your little finger, but it won't have the same effect on Joe. Don't rely on being made partner until you've signed the dotted line.
The virus can be contracted in several ways. Sexual contact with an infected person, drug use, shared needles and so on, body piercing.
Look, we've been talking. Bill's probably contracted hepatitis from me. And I'd rather not go into details if you don't mind.
So you've been tested?
No.
Well, we should do that today.
Okay.
But first we should give you the once over. See how your general health's been affected.
Okay.
Get into the couch, take your shirt off.
Rightio.
You take the whole thing off.
You'll probably want to give me some diet advice now you've seen this. More of a beer barrel than a six-pack these days.
Just breathe. Turn onto your front for a sec. Okay. Very rock and roll.
The tattoo. I was surprised when I first saw it too.
Anna.
He hates people knowing he's got a thing about it.
I haven't.
Says it's a sign of a misspent youth.
I can relate to that.
Though I'd hardly call Durham University a misspent youth, would you? Mind you, I don't mind it so much now the scab's gone.
So this is recent?
Yeah, I had a new one put on the top a while back.
Said he hated the original design, not that I ever saw it.
Sit up. The thing is, you could have picked up hepatitis B where you had the tattoo done.
Are you saying that it might not be my fault?
Possibly, but we need to investigate further.
And I definitely better get the test done.
Okay, bear with me a second, I've run out of gloves.
We'll get through this together. You shouldn't worry about that tattoo, you know. It's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, it'll take a lot more than that to put me off you. Pierced nipples, at least.
Not very me, though, is it?
Are you ever going to tell me what that was before?
I'm keeping stum.
A dolphin. A rose. A woman's name. That's it, isn't it? It's Sophie.
Mission accomplished. If you'd like to roll up your sleeve.
Sure.
Didn't know you were a smoker.
Ex-smoker.
Helps keep down the cravings.
How many were you on?
Oh, not many.
The patches must work, because I've never seen him smoke.
Well, your notes say you've never smoked.
Oh.
Well, we should correct that. How long have you been on the patches?
Since sometime last year.
Hang on a minute, Bill. You've been having me on, haven't you?
What do you mean?
You've never been a smoker, have you?
Of course I have.
There's another tattoo under there, isn't there?
No.
Go on, what's the name? I knew it. What's this?
It's not how it looks.
And the one on your back. Is it the same?
Yeah. Anna.
Don't touch me!
Careful!
Look, I'm not a racist. It was a mistake. Haven't you ever made a mistake? Well, just be grateful yours isn't tattooed onto your body.
Stay, we need to organise your treatment. Hepatitis B is a serious condition.
I'm glad. Because I reckon I deserve everything that's coming to me. Don't you?
Leave your message after the tone.
Anna, I don't expect you to forgive me or even understand. Why should you? I just want the chance to explain. Please, can we talk? Hello? Look, I'm sorry, but we won't be booking the hotel after all. No, the wedding's off.
May I?
Sure. Is he going to be okay?
That's why I'm here. I don't think Bill realises how serious his condition is.
No.
How are you?
I don't know. Was it all a big act with him? Or was he just a brilliant liar? Because if he did, it took us all in. Mum and Dad included, and that is saying something. Why would I think he'd have racist tattoos? He's an architect. He plays golf at the weekend. He wears corduroy, for Pete's sake. Oh. What do you think? Should I leave him?
I'm just your doctor.
Then pretend for a minute you're not and say what you think.
Okay. Bill says he never meant to have the tattoos done. Perhaps you should hear him out.
If he claims he's not a racist now, there must have been some point in his life when he was. And what does that make our relationship? Penance?
But perhaps he deserves a chance to explain. At least put things right. Look, I better go in.
Hang on. I'll come with you.
Taryn, I've told you a million times about these. What's happened here?
I tore it on a branch playing football.
Did Darren do this?
It was an accident.
Tell me the truth.
Yes.
Tell me what he did.
He got me again, all right. I tried to stay out of his way, but he always finds me.
And what did Miss Mills say?
I didn't tell her.
Look, it's just a blazer, okay? It's easily mended. And I'm not angry with you. You haven't done anything. I love you, and I'd do anything to make sure you're all right.
Why won't he leave me alone?
I don't know. But you know what? If the school aren't going to sort out this bullying, I'm going to have to do it myself. Come here.
I'm sure you've got better things to do than chase around like this.
It's my job.
I wouldn't bother. I brought it on myself.
We need to get your treatment underway.
Do what he says.
No.
You can't just leave this. You get cirrhosis, even liver cancer.
You're not honestly going to ignore what he's just said, are you?
Why should you care?
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
If I promise to have treatment, will you let me explain? It was a long time ago. I was just a kid.
So that makes it fine, does it?
No, but I was ignorant.
You said it.
Everyone was white where I came from. When people made racist jokes, I didn't give it a second thought. Everyone did it. I know it's wrong now, but back then, that's just how it was.
So how'd you end up with the tattoos?
When Mum died, I just fell apart.
You still had your dad.
Yeah, I suppose, but he had no idea I was bunking off school.
Right.
You can imagine how I stood out round town. Fancy blazer and a briefcase. It wasn't long till I got beaten up. Then this older lad stepped in and sorted them out. Stu had real presence. I'd never met anyone like him. The fact that he was a skinhead was neither here nor there.
And Stu was a racist?
Yeah. And I was young and stupid. I was only 16. I'm not the same person now.
Age is no excuse, Bill.
Teenage boys do dumb things. It goes with the territory.
2 years later, I pulled myself together and got to uni. I could already see how stupid my views had been.
Then why didn't you get rid of those?
It's the wrong sort of ink. It's just my luck. The lasers wouldn't work. And then I met you. I had to do something. The one on my back took hours to cover, and I wanted him to do this one too, but there wasn't time. But I just kept trying to go back, but work always got in the way.
You should have said.
How do you tell a woman you love something like that? I had an appointment for next week, and if I hadn't got ill, you'd never have known. I can't change the past, Dan. I only wish I could, but if you just give me a second chance, I promise I'll do everything to give us a wonderful future together.
Please, Mum, let's go home.
No, we're going to have it out with that boy and his mother.
See myself that.
I don't want to marry you, Bill.
Of course not.
Take this back.
No. Mum would have wanted you to have it.
What are we doing? Organising a wedding when we're virtual strangers. That thing makes me sick. All these secrets.
I'm so sorry.
But there's this little voice in my head telling me to give you a second chance. Saying that you're a good man who made a bad mistake. We all make mistakes. I did. Just don't think I can get past it.
I'll do anything.
I hate what you did. But when I look at you, I still love you.
We'll take it slowly. No more lies. Please. Just give me a second chance.
I think we both deserve that. Don't you?
Mrs. Harland.
Who's asking?
Me, Donna Palmer. I want to talk to you about what your son's been doing to my boy.
What?
Is that the pizza?
You inside now.
He's been bullying him for weeks now, making his life a misery, and I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Nothing.
Look at what he did.
About time he learned to stand up for himself then, isn't it?
He's a child.
Listen, Donna Patel, or whatever your name is. I couldn't care less.
I want this sorted.
Well, you've been waiting a long time.
Your son is a nasty little bully.
I said go away.
Sorry, Mum.
Don't you worry. We're going to get this sorted.
The worst day of Lola's life in Holby City tonight at 8 on BBC1. Back to this afternoon now, and the loss of a patient's developed into a major investigation for Dr. Mark Sloan in Diagnosis Murder. Next.